So I started door knocking about 3 weeks before, and I was there for probably like 4 hours almost every other day. And people were really surprised with getting responses, like getting people to let them know about to go vote and information. A lot of them didn't know where the polls were. A lot of them didn't know about the candidates, and most of them were very receptive to all the information that I brought them. I only got about a couple of people that were just like really mean about it, and they like kicked me out of their house. But I think everyone was really friendly and wanted the information. So there were a couple of people that I talked to. Once in a while, they would tell me that they got phone calls prior to elections saying that elections were on the 8th instead of the 6th. So a lot of them were like, no, elections is not the 6th, it's the 8th. Why are you bringing me the wrong information? And I was like, no, like it's the 6th. This is the information. And they were happy that that I was able to fix the confusion. But a lot of them were like, why is this happening to us? Like, why are we the only community that's getting all these wrong phone calls? So one of the issues was that the polling got changed from the last year, so a lot of people at the point don't have transportation, so it was very far for them. So the day of election, we actually had, like the whole time we were bringing people to go vote, and we had a few people that walked there, and it took them a long time to get there, and they got lost, and they kept calling us, so that was one of the big issues that we faced, and a lot of them didn't know, like they went to the old place to go vote, and then they would have to go to the Bentley place and vote. I think it made a difference because I saw from the beginning how I came in 3 weeks before, and a lot of them didn't know that, like where to vote. They didn't know who to vote for. A lot of them had the wrong information about the candidates. People were just spreading like the wrong rumors, and I had to sit down with people like one-on-one, give them information, like make sure that the information wasn't biased, and talk about the candidates, the different ones. So it was very difficult for me to like really experience that because I had to. It took a lot of time, right? You had to sit there and like tell them where everything is, remind them, make sure that they have a transportation. But I think as the time went on, I was able to see like all the progress that was made. I would go to the houses and people were like, yeah, you came already, like we already know what to vote, like November 6th, remember to call me. And I had people even call me like before elections, like just telling me, oh, where do I vote? Remember you said you were gonna come pick me up. And I think for me personally, I was able to build a relationship with that community because I always lived in Salem. And I think, being a student, I never went to that part. Like I never formed an identity with Salem. And I feel like going there for those 3 weeks, I was able to feel like part of that community and be like, okay, as a student, I can help them. Especially as a Dominican Latina, like I was able to we had a lot of similarities, so I felt really at home, and I was able to see the difference that I was able to make in those 3 weeks. So for me, it really impacted me, and it was one of the best campaigns I've ever worked on.